How do you break down your day, your week, your life? My day is like this. First, there is the morning. I drink coffee and work until I go to the gym at lunch. The afternoon is finishing up a project, running errands, cleaning house, or washing clothes. Evening is cooking dinner, watching the news, scouring pots, and preparing for morning coffee. It is a routine. I love routines. Each thing differentiated from the next. Each item neatly placed in some universal calendar. Yesterday isn't today, today isn't tomorrow, and tomorrow and yesterday don't really exist. With that humdrum similarity of routine, I am grounded. Here I am, right here, right now. Isn't that what is meant by living into the moment? Mindfulness and all that other guru advice on breathing shit? I'm not so sure anymore. I went back to the Outer Banks, to Buxton. At the southernmost point of the Outer Banks before the land starts retreating southwestward is a place called Diamond Shoals. At this point, the Labrador Current runs straight into the Gulf Stream, and the same way plate tectonics rub up against each other and outspews lava, the water here erupts. I climbed in the back of my truck and took almost 10,000 pictures. The water swirled around, frothed and foamed, the sound deafening. You can see it before it happens. One wave traveling this way, the other wave traveling that way. A collision, an eruption of water, my camera going ping, 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 trying to capture every 1/3200th of a second. Two waves collided or coalesced, it's hard to say which, but with their combined agility and elegance, the water blew sculpture-like into the best hopes of glaziers and glass workers. How long did it exist? What was this beauty's lifespan? The water's energy peaked in the smallest scintilla of time. The pulchritude of Plato's perfect wave revealed and retreated in unison. Entropy collapsed the wave into shattered glass droplets and beads. The primordial chaos won. Did the artist pause, grief-stricken? Did the universe feel the loss of beauty? The conflict of two natural forces running headlong into each other shot up a dance choreographed by every little decimal point of mass and volume and acceleration. Even at 3200ths of a second, even smaller bits and dots of time broker these two waves into a chandelier of cascading globs and drops. Who was I when I was 8? Or 28? Who was I this time last year, 3 weeks ago? How is that person connected to this person, the person I call me? What happened to the afternoon of June 28th or April 3rd? I don't remember a single event from either of those two dates from any year of my entire life. Or maybe I remember something of that day, but it floats ghost-like in my life's narrative, a vague memory with as much clarity as Tuesday's dream. I love standing in the bed of my truck, looking at the world from this mobile platform. The waves are running sideways, running into other sideway waves. This isn't like standing on the coast in Oregon, where one wave comes in, smashes over a rock, and then another wave comes right behind it doing the exact same thing. There are no rocks here. There is nothing solid for the wave to hit. Metaphor and allegory acquainting. We are the collection of scattered events, a personality pitched up from a surplus of dismantled and forgotten memories. Perhaps there are what seems like bedrock moments in our lives, the beginning of a new relationship or the end of an old one, an unexpected death, or the long awaited for birth. But really there is no cornerstone. There is no anchor holding us safely in place. The shifting sandbars underneath our lives dislodge rhythm and flow, suffer no boredom, no tedium, modified currents agitating the surface, bursting forth a beautiful moment that comes and goes mostly without notice. How can we keep track? How can we remember the myriad coalescences? How can we ever really say, "Here I am"? Even tethered to my routine, I am not a first-person monolith forever poised before a single window. I'm constantly in flux, an unbroken string of continuity. My memories are not as much a personal history, a narrative chronicling one event after another. My memories are a construction of now, based on the memories of someone who no longer is. God is everything the shores at Diamond Shoals is not. God is simple. God never changes. God is peace and beauty. God is not anything like waves bouncing and clashing into existence. God is not subject to a 3200th of a second or the smallest packet of time imaginable. Time and matter, the laws of nature, the sun coursing through the Milky Way, the uninterrupted earth always falling to the sun, the clouds and storms moving pressure systems, the growth of trees and the fall of leaves, the infinitesimally small neurons flashing information, the double helix riding my toes and fingers, the atoms flashed into existence from the explosion of stars, all the way down to parcels of energy popping in and out of this mostly vacuum we call the universe. And God exhales.